Welcome to Anime Jeopardy! A1 Pictures Edition. A1 was founded by a former Sunrise Studios producer. Let's look at this week's categories. 2020s anime, 2010s anime, 2000s anime, anime films, original video animations, video games. 2020s anime for 200. In a world where hunters, humans who possess magical abilities, must battle deadly monsters to protect the human race from certain annihilation, a notoriously weak hunter named Sung Jin-woo finds himself in a seemingly endless struggle for survival.
Rose and Rose, let's get it!
2020s anime for 400. The Republic of San Magnolia is at war with its neighboring country, the Empire of Jyad. Both sides use unmanned drones to conduct a war without casualties. The story follows Lena as she commands a squad of drones. 2020s anime for 600. The number of terrorist acts in Japan has never been lower, thanks to the efforts of the Direct Attack Syndicate. The organization raises orphan girls as killers to carry out assassinations under the Lycoris program. 2020s anime for 800. Barren City, an artificial island located in the Pacific Ocean near Japan, is troubled by the mysterious appearance of demons. To conceal their existence from the public, the city government hires PMCs that combat and neutralize demon-like monsters called D-hazards. 2020s anime for 1000. In the story, vampires masquerade as visual kei musicians. Once a year, they gather together in Harajuku at an event known as Visual Prison. When Ange Yuki travels to Harajuku to see his favorite act, he witnesses a musical battle between the bands Eclipse and Lost Eden. 2010's anime for 200. The story of a multiplayer virtual reality game that takes a deadly turn when players discover they can't escape of their own will but must play to victory or to death. 2010's anime for 400. The story of the 7 Deadly Sins, a group of warriors who were wrongly accused of a crime they didn't commit and went on a quest to vindicate themselves. 2010's anime for 600. The story of Satoru Fujinuma, who is a 29-year-old aspiring manga artist with the ability to travel backwards in time to prevent terrible things from happening. After the murder of a loved one, he is launched back further in time than he has ever gone to prevent the tragedy from taking place. 2010's anime for 800. A piano prodigy who lost his ability to play after suffering a traumatic event in his childhood is forced back into the spotlight by an eccentric girl with a secret of her own. 2010's anime for 1000. In a future world where humanity has been driven to endangerment by giant beasts, a strike force is assembled to destroy the monsters and save the world. 2000's anime for 200. Lucy, an aspiring celestial wizard, becomes a friend and ally to powerful wizards Natsu, Gray, and Urza, who are part of the famous Wizard Guild.
明日照らすよ
2000's anime for 400. Seal Phantom Hive takes care of the many unsettling events in Victorian England, aided by Sebastian Michaelis, his loyal butler with seemingly inhuman abilities. But is there more to this black-clad butler than meets the eye? Two 2000's anime for 600. The story of Ren Mihashi, a pitcher who was blamed by his middle school team for their string of losses, and as a result suffers from low self-esteem and transfers to a different high school. There, the school's first baseball team is being formed and Mihashi reluctantly joins as their ace pitcher. Two 2000's anime for 800. When Imperial forces attack the small border town of Brol, Welkin Gunther, son of late General Beljan Gunther, is forced to fight for his life alongside town watch captain Alicia Melchia. Two 2000's anime for 1000. In a future world where humanity has been driven to endangerment by giant Zenmai samurai, who lives in a small Japanese village known as Karakuri Edo, Zenmai helps protect his friends and save his village against evil. The settings for the series mostly takes place during the Edo period of Japan over 200 years ago. Anime films for 200. 7 teens discover their bedroom mirrors are portals, and they're pulled from their lonely lives to a wondrous castle filled with winding stairways and watchful portraits. A girl in a wolf mask invites them to play a game. Anime films for 400. The love affairs of 4 school kids, a romantic, a pragmatist, an airhead, and a Lothario. Anime films for 600. A relationship between 2 high school second years, Licht Seijo, who is an honor student, and Hikaru Kusakabe, who plays in a rock band.
急に早く戻れって原先生心配するぞなんで原先生が出てくるんだ
Anime films for 800. A young girl had her voice magically taken away so that she would never hurt people with it, but her outlook changes when she encounters music and friendship.
みんな待ってるよお前のこと待ってる
心が叫びたがってるんだ
Anime films for 1000. 5 kids go on amazing adventures through the universe after they rescue an injured alien.
Welcome to the Space Show.
Original video animations for 200. The main characters are Narumi Momose, an office lady who hides her Fujoshi lifestyle, and Hirotaka Inai-Fuji, a handsome and capable company man who is a game otaku. The two seem perfect for each other, but love is difficult for otaku. Original video animation for 400. A young writer who works with an anonymous artist discovers that the artist is his little sister. The new sibling romantic comedy revolves around Masamune Izumi, a light novel author in high school. Masamune's little sister is Sajiri, a shut-in girl who hasn't left her room for an entire year. Original video animation for 600. This 4-part anime series about a superpowered intergalactic policewoman, Birdie Sefin Altera, who takes over the body of a hapless Tokyo high school boy named Tsutomu and has to switch back and forth with him when danger approaches. Original video animation for 800. The story centers around Mamashi Hojo and Juzo Shima when they were students studying at the True Cross Academy. Original video animation for 1000. The Queen decides to test Seal's loyalty, believing he omitted something from his report about the killed captive children from Noah's Ark Circus. Her butlers order that a banquet be held at the Phantom Hive mansion for a German banker, Lord George von Siemens.
小さい頃、こんな嵐の夜に雷が怖くて両親のベッドに潜り込んだのが最後かもしれません。
Video games for 200. A1 Pictures produced the 2D animation of this PlayStation 2 game where the player is a high school student who moved into the countryside from the city for a year. During his year-long stay, he becomes involved in investigating mysterious murders with a group of friends while harnessing the power to summon physical manifestations of their psyches known as a persona. Video games for 400. A1 Pictures produced the animation of this PlayStation portable game set 2 years after the onset of the Second European War. The game's story focuses on a military academy as its cadets seek to prevent an ethnic cleansing campaign by a ruthless rebel group.
彼女の正体とは。
Video games for 600. A1 Pictures produced the animation of this Nintendo 3DS game where Phoenix Wright travels to the fictitious kingdom of Kurin to see Maya Fey, only to come into conflict with the country's court system, where defense attorneys have been deemed unnecessary and verdicts are decided based on a mystical vision called the divination seance.
Because we lawyers, even in the worst of times, will always show our biggest smiles.
Video games for 800. A1 Pictures produced the animation of this Nintendo 3DS game where the game tells the tale of a soldier named Stock who gains the power to travel through time, exploring the impact of different choices as he seeks to prevent the end of the world. Video games for 1000. A1 Pictures produced the animation of this Nintendo Switch game which centers on Catrielle Layton, the daughter of famous archaeologist and puzzle solver Professor Herschel Layton. With the help of her assistant Ernest Greaves, she solves cases in and around London, alongside a talking dog that, for reasons unknown, only the two of them can understand.
There's no such thing as coincidence. The truth is always stranger than fiction.
Bonus question for 1000. As of January 8th, 2024, how many Sword Art Online movies has A1 produced? Thank you for watching. How many did you guess correct? Let me know how you did in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you may be notified for our next video.